It's a battle between two teams who are close in every sense. 16 miles apart as the crow flies. Only goal difference separates them in the league table. And Coventry City were Birmingham City's tenants for 2 years. It's a game full of meaning, even if there are derbies in the area with greater ferocity. And it's a significant weekend as well. Play safe weekend when football comes together to showcase how it champions safeguarding across the game. Leagues and clubs working together all season long to ensure the game remains a fun and safe environment for everyone. Well, referee playing advantage, Thomas Kirk, with Grimes going to ground and Eccles taking over. And Thomas Asante leading the charge down the left, or coming inside.
Yeah, a little bit on the ambitious side, to say the least. He gets a round of applause from his manager for his attacking intent.
On Kitching, and on the follow-up is Thomas Asante. Well, eventually it paid dividends. Kitching shot through the crowd, and Thomas Asante able to gobble it up on the rebound, and the Championship's top scorers have another.
Well, 15 minutes of really good defensive work from Birmingham City has just been unpicked by a long throw. Again, it's not the initial contact, it's where does the ball drop, and as an attacking team, can you recycle it? Well, yes, Coventry can. Kitchen, that is a brilliant effort from the centre half. He's got no right to be able to swivel like this and get such power and accuracy. Alsop cannot get the ball away from danger. It's a decent save, he just can't push it away. And Thomas Asante, like all good strikers, on the follow-up, onside and on the money.
Oh, a touch from Eccles at some expense in bravely, knowing that Robinson was in the vicinity.
Yeah, look, honestly, I think this is a genuine attempt by Jack Robinson to get to the ball, and it's one of those comings together that it looks more cynical, more deliberate than it actually was.
He does, though, receive the first card of the day.
Yeah, genuine attempt, but it will be deemed a little bit reckless, trying to clear the ball.
Forward by Peck, and that's Thomas, and Wright is lurking, and Wright is there.
Well, these long balls and their long passes, let's have it right, in behind Birmingham City are causing them all kinds of trouble. That is a deliberate pass into an area, and Haji Wright is onto it, and he just can't wrap his foot around it, but he's on the move in behind Robinson. It's a problem for the defender.
That's a good ball. Stansfield involved now, and he has a chance, but Thomas shuts the door. Gray swiftly onto it. And seemed like he beat himself rather than De Silva intervening. This is Clara. But Thomas Asante has stolen it back. Oh, Robinson in trouble.
Oh, he's off.
Already booked. He now takes the walk. And a big challenge has just become gargantuan.
Well, I think he's got his judgment all wrong here, because I do not think Haji Wright was going to get on the end of that ball. It was fizzing away from him. It was going to a Birmingham player, and so there was no need for Robinson to intervene in that way. But he doesn't react or read it quickly enough. And that's the reason he's no longer on the field of play.
Over Eccles' head, but not over Clara's head. Eccles might get another bite of the cherry. Here's Sakamoto. And Thomas peeling to that back post. Kitching!
Hot little half chance, isn't it? Really, again, it's all about the long throw, recycling, keeping the ball in the penalty area. You've got the big lads up from the back.
Thomas. Sakamoto's cross. Thomas Asante arriving. Eccles to keep it alive! And the referee gives the goal! It's squirmed over the line. And Coventry surely in the comfort zone now. A fine decision from the officials, this.
Yeah, Allsop makes a valiant effort to keep that out. You talk about the whole of the ball, and that is literally millimetres.
Maybe millimetre.
Maybe millimetre, yeah. It is excellent effort from Ryan Allsop, but it counted for nothing. And that's why we have the technology. I hate for the assistant referee to have to make that call.
Stansfield is looking around and hoping for support. That his first task is to get something out of that situation, and he has. Clara right in with the goalkeeper, and it went right across, and Laird in difficulty after that.
Yeah, it's great delivery into a dangerous area. He's round the back. Ethan Laird, he just tries to turn it goalwards and turns away in pain. Can't quite make the contact. That's half a chance.
Oh, mistake by Allsop. It's Allen, and they're queuing up. And they messed it up. Wright and Torp between them, and Ryan Allsop greatly relieved.
Well, communication is king, and Coventry's players don't communicate.
A bit of an up and under. Cashin isn't the master of it. Ellis Sims hopes to be, and arriving on the scene is Torp. Well, Rue 1 paying dividends for Coventry this time. And they have paved a very pleasant path to the automatic promotion places. Victor Torp with his 5th championship goal of the campaign. He's now joint top scorer in the division, and Coventry cruising on Derby Day against Birmingham.
Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of the old school football today, haven't we? In reality, getting the ball out wide, crosses in, long throws, set pieces, and this, it's just a punt up the pitch. A high ball not dealt with by a centre-half and a centre-forward who does really well in Ellis Sims, using his body, and a number 10 who wants a piece of the action. And when you watch the ground that Victor Torp makes up, he deserves that. And that really is game, set and mash, and it's a harsh reality for Birmingham City at this level.
Brow, that bounced up onto the arm of Sims. Van Eyck! Oh, there's a stinger, which Allsop was able to field.
Yeah, he's been so involved, hasn't he? Right from the off, Milan Van Eyck. It's always an out ball. There's a great run.
well, they can celebrate a comfortable derby success. Frank Lampard's team move for now up into the top two, and a long throw yielded dividends again. Brandon Thomas Asante so alive in front of goal on the follow-up after Kitching's stinging shot was saved. An own goal in the second half after Jack Robinson's sending off made it two before Victor Torp arrived on the scene to move level in the personal goal-scoring stakes with his colleague Haji Wright at the top of the list. It's another disappointing away day for Chris Davis, whose team actually started well and looked in the first 15 minutes like they might make it really difficult for Frank Lampard and co, but it wasn't to be, and Coventry cruising in real comfort come the end.